2, 3, 방탄. Hello Army, this is JIN from BTS. Thanks to you, amazing fan, my band's new video, Dynamite, is out and was watched over 100 million times within 24 hours of release. How crazy is that? So, to celebrate that Mr. Worldwide Handsome, or as you guys like to call me, third guy from the left, car door guy, or pink princess, I would like to share my history with you guys about my origin. But before I tell you all about myself and my most embarrassing insecurity, why don't you all subscribe to this channel, Early Life, and ring the bell next to. I was born in Anyang on December 4, 1992, which makes me the oldest member of the BTS band. Being the eldest member in the Korean band means a lot of authority. However, I only like to be the fact of the group and let RM take all other responsibilities. They say I whine a lot, which is probably true. When I was only a year old, my dad, who is a CEO of a company, decided for our family to move to Gwangcheon. And obviously, my mom, my elder brother, and I moved with him. My dad was idol growing up. I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. I wanted to study hard and become a salaryman just like him. Recently, I found his high school journal. There is a particular entry he wrote during his day in the dorm where he talked about the importance of friends in his life and how it keeps him bringing back to school every year. Reading that entry made me swell up, as that emotion is so relatable to me in my present life. There have been times where we all band members thought that BTS would disband and we will have to move on. But this note made me realize how strong our relationship is, and I'm glad to say all members agree. My dad taught me snowboarding and golf, which created my interest in sports. In primary school, I was active with tennis, swimming, and golf, which continued to my middle school years as well. No wonder physical education was my favorite subject in school. Growing up, I had a white Maltese dog. He was very dear to me, but unfortunately, in the year 2017, at the age of 12, we lost him. During middle school year, I was also an exchange student and visited Australia for the same. I stayed there for a whole year. Australia is not just the only other country I got to visit during my childhood. The privilege of being born as a son to a corporate CEO allowed me to go on his business trip to other countries. Apart from Australia, I got to visit Japan, China, and a lot of European countries. Journeying to other countries did build a lot of confidence in me, and that is why I am the most confident member of the BTS band today. I think being older than other members and seeing the world around at a young age also made me more mature and responsible. Maybe this is why Jimin calls me grandma of the band. Middle school years were also the years that I found interest in gaming. Super Mario was my first love, and it still is, but MapleStory soon became my favorite game afterward. I have continued playing MapleStory until last year. This is when I lost one of my beloved in-game items, and I sort of fell out of love with the game. No offense, I'm still a huge fan of it, but I just don't feel like playing anymore. However, back in middle school, I, along with my friends, spent most of our summer vacation in internet cafes playing MapleStory and other MMO games that we could get our hands on. Both of my middle school and high school were all boys school, so frankly, we didn't have anything better to do. High school was also the first time I found myself growing my aspiration for my career. I had no mere interest in following in the footsteps of my dad, and I began to dream my own path of success. At first, I used to joke around that I want to be a detective, but soon I found a real interest in journalism. This was the seed that brought me toward the industry of entertainment. Later in high school only, I came across a period drama television show called Queen Sandok. Watching Kim Nam-gil's performance in it impressed me a lot. I suddenly found myself attracted to acting. Not meaning to brag out, but I have the face for it too. Somehow, my shenanigans led me to get an offer from SM Entertainment to become a musical idol. At that moment, I had no training in music or any aspiration to become a pop star, so I was not very sure, and I declined. Looking back at it now, I think it was for a reason, because otherwise I would have never been part of BTS if I had gone through with the proposal. At this moment of my life, I enrolled myself at Konkuk University to pursue a master's degree in acting. Later, I also joined Hanyang Cyber University to expand my skills, but Konkuk University was a very special experience for me. This is where it all started. I was at university when my interest in cooking grew bigger. So, if that had not happened, BTS would not have their favorite meals preps. University was also the place where my fear of horror movie became public. It is embarrassing to admit that despite being a trained actor, I cannot watch horror film. One of my friends at university made me watch a horror film at night, and I kept on clinging onto him like a puppet all the time. I'm sure I screamed a lot too. Other things that make me scream a lot are bugs. I mean, I can look at them. Looking at bugs, I find them beautiful and captivating, but I cannot imagine them feeling of a bug crawling on my body. That makes me scream like a girl. Only 3 months after I joined the university, I was offered an acting opportunity by Big Hit Entertainment because of, you guessed it right, this handsome face. Before I got famous as the car door guy at a Korean award show in 2015, I was a bus door guy in the summer of 2011. I was coming out of bus outside the university when a scouting agent stopped me and offered an acting training with Big Hit Entertainment, which I gleefully accepted. Soon after that, Big Hit Entertainment changed their plan about acting workshop and instead offered me to be part of this idol hip-hop group they were building up. Back then, RM, Suga, and J-Hop were the three rappers working with Big Hit. So I was unsure of what I would be doing. Frankly, the first ever music album I bought was Girls' Generation, and I had no training in music or rapping. But after joining the group, I really found myself feeling like this is the place where I belong, and started learning music formally. Apart from vocal, I study keyboard and guitar too. And though I know I am not phenomenal or exceptional like Jungkook, I try to give my best with every performance. My role model is T.O.P. from Big Bang Band. Even if I'm nothing like him musically, I try to fancy myself to be a good actor like him. This is why I'm working hard to improve my dancing skills. They are not that bad, right? Anyway, on to my embarrassing insecurities now. Are you sure you guys are ready? Okay. If you do not know, I wear thick prescription glasses because of weak eyesight. However, they make me really insecure in public, so I try to avoid them as much as. Do you have any insecurities? Or would you like to know about the early life of more members of BTS? Let me know in the comments down below. It was fun sharing these facts about me with you all. Hope you had fun too. And if you did, do not forget to like this video. JIN is out.